When families come to me after their baby has been diagnosed with an HIE brain injury at birth, one of the most hardest and most emotional questions that sometimes will come up is going to be about life expectancy. In other words, how long is their baby going to live? I recently spoke with a family who said that the hospital was telling them that their baby would not live long, and they were trying to figure out what options that they had. This is one of the most personal and difficult parts of these cases. It has both a medical and a legal side, and it also has a deeply human side. From the legal perspective, life expectancy is a serious issue in HIE cases because it directly affects how damages are going to be calculated. A portion of the claim is based on what will it take to care for the child over their lifetime. And if a defense expert is saying the child is only expected to live a few years, then that can drastically reduce the amount that they believe that the family should receive. On our side, we're going to argue that with proper medical care, therapy, and support, that the child can live much longer than what the defense claims. That difference in life expectancy opinions can mean millions of dollars in dispute for your family and for the case. Defense lawyers will often bring in neurologists, rehab doctors, life care planners, and other experts to testify that the child's life is going to be short. They might point to seizure activity, feeding tube dependence, breathing issues, or other types of medical complications. And we will counter that with our own medical experts, treating doctors, medical literature, our own life care planners, and other experts to show that with attentive care, these children can live many more years than what the defense is trying to predict. It becomes a battle of experts, so to speak, and the stakes for your family's future are extremely high. Now, outside of the legal side, I want to also be very clear. For me, I personally support whatever actions that families decide to take when it comes to these types of issues and also life-sustaining care. This is not a decision that can be answered with a one-size-fits-all approach. I've seen families who will choose every possible intervention and support, and I've seen other families that have made different decisions. My experience as a birth injury lawyer talking to families all across the United States has given me an extremely diverse view on these situations and has shown me how much nuance truly exists with this. But in the courtroom, the people that are making decisions about your child's future, they may be jurors and judges or mediators who have never lived with these types of challenges. They may have to weigh the expert testimony to make judgments about life expectancy without ever having cared for a disabled child themselves. And that's why we have to work hard to present the full picture, the medical facts, the real world experience, and the possibilities for your child's future, so these decisions are made more than just based on the defense's narrow view. For mediation and settlement, we're going to argue that, again, with the right care and support and resources, your child can live the best life possible for their specific circumstances. The goal is to try to secure resources to give your child that chance, regardless of what the defense is claiming. Again, I'm Marcus Boston, and if you have any other questions about your baby's HIE brain injury at birth or subsequent CP diagnosis, from a medical legal standpoint, don't hesitate to reach out and contact me. You can find out more information about me and my profile. If you're watching this video on certain apps, you can send me a DM and we can chat a little bit about your baby's story, or you can just wait and watch the picture that follows the end of this video. All right, that's going to be it for this afternoon's short educational video. Have a great weekend, everybody.